in the league last year. 12th in free throw percentage, 13th in opponent shooting percentage. And for team steals, a little bit to be desired there. Just made it to the top 20 in the league.
The Magic trail by 21. Payton outside. Harris kicks to Payton. Oladipo, the pass to Payton. The shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Payton outside. He dishes it to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Harris. Back to Oladipo. Harris outside. Harris right side. Back to Oladipo. Payton drives in. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Pelicans leading by 23. Outside Gordon. Evans outside. Here's Davis. Again, the Pelicans score.
Oh, man, they are putting a hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for him today.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Vucevic kicks to Payton. Can they get it? Ashik pulls it in. Ashik's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Gordon for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton drives in. Back to Harris. Kicks it to Payton. Dishes it to Harris. Shoots from the elbow. Harris missing again.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Payton on the double team. The base passes to Gordon. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Now here's Payton. Picked by Vucevic. Payton drives in. It's Oladipo on the wing. Clock is at 3. Shoots from the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
The base passes to Ashik. That drops. Here's Payton. And the pass to Vucevic. Feeds to Oladipo. The dish now to Payton. Out to Harris. Tries to snap the cold streak. Harris missing again.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly. Well, not everybody in Houston was happy when Dwight Howard chose to sign with the Rockets. Omer Ashik found himself out of a starting position and promptly requested a trade from the team. This offseason, he finally got that wish.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Now here's Payton.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
You talk about Ashik's trade request. You know, after 2 seasons as a backup in Chicago, he signed with the Rockets thinking he'd be their starting center. And I think he is a starting caliber center in this league. Tough for him to take that step back into a reserve role, sure.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Passes to Davis. Here's Hasek, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Asik's got 4 points this quarter.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Gordon against Oladipo. Harris kicks to Payton. Pass to Oladipo. To halt the run, and that one hits back iron. And Asik, when he demanded that trade, Clark, he sat out games and practices for a week in protest.
And Kevin, that could not have gone very well with the Rockets or his teammates or helped his trade value. I mean, that was not the way to respond after averaging over $8 million a year on this contract. If you're cashing those checks, you better show up and do your job.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. That's good. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Here's the Beast. 27 points for him. Good.
This is unbelievable. What a shooting exhibition we're seeing out there today.
The Magic shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Back to Payton. And it's blocked by Gordon, but they'll get another chance. And Asik now atop the key. Here's the Beast, guarded by Oladipo. Gordon dishes to Evans. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Beast. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Payton. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
That free throw, no good.
Elfrid Payton out of the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, which normally is not a feeder school for the NBA. He didn't get the same level of exposure that some of his contemporaries got, but his size and athleticism at the point guard spot is real.